Hey yo guys, in this video I want to show something that genuinely feels like a shift in how AI works, because this is the first time I used a tool where it didn't just get an answer. I get something that kept running even after I stopped talking to it. I asked to build me something real, not just an idea or a piece of code sitting in a chat, but an actual working system. And it built it. I ran it, and then I just stayed on. Right now, while you're watching this, that system is still running and I haven't touched it since I created it. Because if you think about how we normally use AI, the pattern is always the same. You describe something, the AI gives you a great response, and then you are the one who has to make it real. You move the code somewhere else, connect APIs, deal with authentication, set up sharing, and then debug everything when it breaks. And the moment you close the chat, the work disappears. The next time you come back, you are starting from zero again. That's not really an intelligence problem, it's a persistence problem. So this is where Creao is different. You describe what you want once in plain English, and instead of stopping at the response, it builds a system, runs it live, connects it to your real tools, and turns that workflow into something permanent. Not a response, an actual running application. And after that first interrogation, the system continues running on its own. Same logic every time. Let me show you what this looks like in real time. I'll give you a task that will normally take real setup to build. So we're starting with check the pricing pages of 3 competitors, log the data into Google Sheet, and schedule this run every Monday at 9 AM. Then you press generate, and now we're waiting for a response. So it's thinking, it's giving us answers, and now I'm giving it technical instructions here. So I'll bam and bam here, then press go further, and here we get our responses. So now he's asking for examples, so we're going to let him choose. So now we've got here our results. So we are going to check 3 different competitors, such as Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. So it's going to analyze the price for an iPad, because that's what I asked for, and here we can see the minimum price with statistics, price comparison, full pricing data on all of the stores, and many more details. And it's going to do the same thing every Monday at 9 AM. So this is very amazing, and I'm not writing scraping logic, I'm not connecting APIs myself, I'm just describing the outcome. So there were no prompts, no rerunning, it just executes every time. Now let me show you a second example that's a bit closer to the content creation. So we're going to ask it for every week to scan my YouTube comments for the most asked question, group them by topic, then you press enter, and we're waiting for a response. Again, I'm not setting anything up manually, I'm just describing what I want. And behind the scenes, it connects to YouTube, pulls the comments, analyzes patterns, groups similar questions together, and then organizes everything into a structured page. And here we have the final result. It runs it immediately so I can see the results. So now, instead of guessing what content to make next, I have a page full of ideas directly based on what people are actually asking. And then I can log this in a weekly system. So every week that page updates automatically. No manual sorting, no reading through hundreds of comments, it just shows up. So as an example, here we have the comments, and it's grouped in 3 different files with tons of ideas for me. And I think the real shift here is this. AI used to give you answers, now it can give you systems. Instead of solving the same problem over and over again, you solve it once. and then it keeps running in the background. The other part that makes this even more powerful is integrations. If you want a tool that is built in, you can just give it APIs or documentation, and it will figure it out and connect it for you. And once it does that, it saves it as a reusable skill. So every system you build after that becomes easier and faster. So the way I describe this is simple. You solve a problem once, you turn into a system, and then it keeps working without you. And right now that still feels new, but probably won't feel for long. So this is your time to try it out, to check it out. Of course it's going to be in the description down as usual, so check it out and let me know in the comment section your thoughts. And guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.